Relive the final day of the Ryder Cup, all the action and talking points in half an hour. And there's a lot to discuss too about Strictly.
From London, this is Strictly It Takes Two. Please welcome your host, Zoe Ball.
Welcome to your first It Takes Two of the week. And boy, do we have a lot to talk about. It was such an eventful weekend, to say the least. And I'm not referring to Ed Ball's brilliant Charleston. Was it like that? Go on, Ed, so good. So, in case you missed it, in training before Saturday's show, Anastasia sustained an injury. She was seen by a doctor and advised to modify her salsa on Saturday with Brendan. Her performance that night aggravated her injury further, and the decision was made during the results show that she could not dance her routine again in the dance-off. Now, as fans will know, this is the first time this situation has ever happened, but Strictly has rules for many situations, including this one. And the Strictly rules state that if a contestant finds themselves in the dance-off and they're unable to perform, then there can be no dance-off. In this situation, the power goes to the Strictly Come Dancing viewers. The viewers' votes decide. The couple in the dance-off with the fewest viewer votes must leave the competition. We're sending our love to Anastasia, and she'll be joining us with Brendan later in the week. But tonight, here to say their goodbyes, show lots of love for Melvin and Jeanette. Oh. Also on the show tonight, we have Louise and Kevin. So beautiful this Saturday night. And also Danny and Oti are here. So good. Plus, Karen Hardy will be casting her expert eye over Saturday night's Dances in Choreography Corner. But first, they may have collected their suitcases and checked out of Hotel Strictly, but we're here to welcome them with open arms. It's Melvin and Jeanette.
All my troubles seem so far away. Now the looks are going here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Go crazy, people, from Melvin and Jeanette. I do have to say as well, pulling out the dab and the running man in your last dance.
Why not?
10 from all of us.
Thank you.
And tears from everybody there. Like, the pro dancers are crying and all sorts. It's always tough leaving the competition and saying goodbye, especially in quite unique circumstances. How are you feeling today?
I feel better today. It was a really sad day over the weekend. We just didn't want to leave, and so soon as well. We had so much work to still do. We knew what we were doing for this week, so it's really sad to be in this position right now.
You can still do that dance. Just to come round to mine.
Yeah.
And then I'll tell everyone how brilliant it was.
No problem.
And you were so gracious saying your goodbyes on the results show. Jeanette, you must have been really proud of him.
I was. I mean, it was such a specific situation, and it's no one's fault. It's just things happen sometimes, and you have to abide by the rules that are written for a reason. And you know, we love Anastasia, we love Brendan, and we wish her the best speedy recovery as well. So what can you do? You just have to bow down and say thank you very much.
Yes, absolutely, which you did so beautifully. Obviously, the rules being the rules, you didn't get to dance again, and it would have been great, I guess, to hear the judges' advice and give your tango another whirl. Were you really disappointed?
You know what? It was so funny, because when we found out we were at the bottom two, Jeanette was like, right, Melvin, start stretching. We're going on soon. Like, we was already, like, working on the final dance. So, yeah, we wanted to just go out there and just dance like it was the last dance ever in life. So, yeah, but we can still do it.
We did say to ourselves, we never want to do that tango again, and we didn't.
Yeah, we didn't.
Okay, yeah, you've got to be careful what you wish for,
Exactly,
haven't you?
exactly.
And obviously, you've got close to all your friends in the show. You got really close to Anastasia, so that must make it quite tough as well.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I love all the guys on the show already. Everyone messaged me on WhatsApp. Like, I had calls from people like Tamika already, like, messaged me. Obviously, Jeanette spoke to me as well yesterday, so it was really nice. And my friends and family were just saying, Melvin, we're proud of you. And to hear that from them, that's like the most important. That's all you can ask for.
I know.
So
Your mum as well.
Yeah, mum was like, don't worry, we're so proud of you. And your tango face was glorious. So she was happy. She was cool.
Oh, I'm gutted I never got to meet your mum. She went, evening to Melvin's mum. Did you enjoy your performance, though, on Saturday night? We can see you in action.
Do you know what?
There you are. Look, it's great. I've never seen a baggage trolley used so gracefully.
Yeah, we tried. We tried.
Do you know what? It was a really tough week.
Yeah.
But getting the routine down on the day was such an accomplishment for me, especially. I remember my fallaways were an issue.
But you know the names, though. I love that.
You taught him well.
For the whole week, and we got there and we just did it on the night, so I was really, really proud of myself.
The fact that you're even using a term like fall
I don't know what it means.
I don't know what it means.
But it's what Jeanette kept saying, Melvin, fallaways. Fallaways.
That's that bit. Are you going to hang up your dancing shoes, your ballroom Latin dancing shoes, or is this just the beginning?
You can catch me dancing in the clubs, Zoe.
Yes, that's where I'm not allowed to clubs anymore, but I can imagine that it's lots of fun. How has your whole experience been?
It's been absolutely amazing. I said on the night, look, everyone on this show is amazing. Production, hair, not that I have it, makeup, Jeanette, all the pro dancers, all the celebs. I've loved it, although it was brief.
Yeah.
Everyone's been amazing, so I couldn't have asked for more, really.
Oh, you did say, actually, on the results show, it's been a short and sweet journey. Well, here is your very short and very sweet Strictly story, Melvin.
No.
It's Jeanette!
We're going to be this little team going crazy on the dance floor, so I can't wait.
Jeanette! What's going on?
Ballroom shoes and shorts, I don't know.
It looks fun. So I said to the costume team, I just want something real subtle. What do you think?
Cha-cha's a cheeky, fun dance, and that's what you portrayed.
I'm telling you, you forgot the hips.
I'm finding the tango quite difficult.
You're not doing the right footwork.
I'm the kind of person that loves to please people. I don't want to let anyone down.
Your intentions are good. The execution has to be more precise.
It was sort of mediocre, I'm afraid.
You know, when he talks, all I hear is, that was great, Melvin.
I can reveal that the couple with the fewest viewer votes is Melvin and Jeanette.
It's a blessing to be on this show, and thank you for Jeanette. So it's been a great experience for me, so thank you.
I have to say, so much love for the two of you. And the Strictly family's loss is the Manrara's gain, actually, because Mama Manrara gave you lots of love here. Look, she's giving you a big cuddle.
Yeah.
I think she's trying to adopt you. She may have a fight in your hands. And also, you're such a lovely boy. He's got your little present, Jeanette.
I wanted to get you something, Jeanette, to say thank you for being like an amazing teacher. And like, you taught me so much.
No one's ever got me flat. Well, Aliash has, but no.
Obviously, your future husband might have gone first.
Thank you.
Please come back and see us loads. It Takes Two Towers, won't we? We're really going to miss you. Melvin and Jeanette. Come on, one us out. I love it. Now, if you've ever wondered what goes on behind the scenes at Strictly, you've come to the right place, and we packaged it up nicely for you to take a look. You are gorgeous. Morning.
Do me a favour, what are you doing in here? Come on, get out. Morning.
I woke up at 3:30 this morning, full of nerves, and haven't been back to sleep. It's now 9 o'clock.
I would hate to be the first person to leave, so all I can do is try and do the routine right, listen to everything Kevin's told me, and fingers crossed.
going to be really, really sad to see somebody go.
It'd probably be easier to go than to see someone else
No, no.
She says no. No.
We've all become so close, especially like all of us kind of all the contestants. We like to text each other because it's all such a surreal experience.
I'm just giving it the odd massage.
Have you ever been massaged by an Olympian? Yes. Yes. Thank you.
The idea that I would be dancing the Charleston live on national television is so absurd.
There's actually lots of donuts here today, thanks to Rob. Trying to make us not fit into our costumes. I see what he's doing.
This is the daddy right here. How you doing?
Daddy? What, I mean, like, because I'm 50?
No, the daddy's like a big deal. Like, from where I'm from, it's like you're the Don.
There are certain crimes against fashion, and this is probably one of them.
I've pulled my left bum cheek muscle, so I'm now wandering around with a heat pack in my box shorts.
I think the atmosphere is getting slightly tenser now. Everybody's realising that they're about to go and perform, and fundamentally that somebody goes home tonight.
It's showtime.
Come on, gang.
To the stairs.
Shall we?
Indeed.
Come to you. Pre-show mayhem.
Have a good one. Have a good one.
Live from the BBC, this is Strictly Come Dancing.
Do you know, it still makes me anxious watching them waiting to go on there. Now, it's time to launch ourselves into the Twitter sphere, where the stars have been tweeting about the greatest show on earth. Strictly, of course, not Gardener's World, which I also love. Jeremy Vine tweeted, "This is actually one of the best things I have ever seen on British television," in reference to Ed Balls' Charleston. Hashtag keep balls in. He's absolutely right. The lovely Carol Smiley says, "Loved the Whitmore Laura dancing to my favourite Alicia Keys song." Hashtag hopelessly romantic. Carol, you're such a softie. And finally, the Gemma Collins has given her verdict. "Wow, love Judge Rinder on BBC Strictly. He is the best, my winner already." The diva has spoken. Love you, Gem. Now, our next couple melted the judges' hearts with their Viennese waltz. Even Craig's Hallelujah. It's Louise and Kevin.
There was a secret.
Your arms moved like water. That was beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Good rotation, nice frame. You're a terrific dancer. Well done.
It was completely controlled. I thought, gorgeous.
Welcome, Louise and Kevin. Can I just say before we start, look, lovely threads, Lou. I love your dress. Kevin, look, you're wearing a T-shirt with a jacket.
I feel a little bit weird without a tie.
I
like to think I'm down with the kids now and again.
I like this youthful look on you. Congratulations at the weekend.
Thank you.
Oh, the lighting and your frog. It was so graceful and floaty. In fact, such a beautiful dance. On Saturday, Gingy, Evening Gingy, tweeted, "The whole aesthetic of Kevin and Louise's Viennese waltz is the exact aesthetic I want for my life." I mean, I've never met Gingy, but I'm sure she has wonderful taste.
What a great tweet.
I know, great name as well. How did it feel out on the dance floor?
Yeah, do you know, it was just nice to get out and do it. It'd been a tough week. I found the rehearsal part of the Viennese waltz extremely hard. It was so alien compared to the jive. And I think Tuesday, Meltdown Tuesday, I've named that now. I was like, this is not going to work, you know. So to get out there and do it was just good to get through it.
Did I enjoy it? Not particularly. I got through it, though. And obviously, the spinning out there, did you have the said vestibule, the bucket
at the side?
Did you manage to master that spinning? Did you ever... You know...
I still felt quite nauseous after the spinning, but because I have a few counts to come out of it, by the time I've actually walked to the judges, I was just out of breath and slightly nauseous.
I don't need to propping you up.
Sorbin didn't help, no?
Sorbin didn't help particularly, no.
Now, obviously, Len, absolutely delighted, as were we at home for the first Fleckle of the series. Yes, we've been waiting for it. Was that in there especially for him?
Well, I always do try and put something in for Len, you know, a nice technical step for him to sort of get his teeth into. But to be honest, there's only about 3 steps in the Viennese waltz anyway, so I think if you're not going to do one,
You've only got 2 steps.
Yeah.
Okay. It was a beautiful fleckle, though. And you've done 2 dances, and there you are, joint top of the leaderboard. I mean, it must be brilliant to be up there. Can you kind of believe it? Like, oh, this is fun.
Do you know, I'm loving it, and I never thought I'd love it like I do. I was expecting to enjoy the process, but I'm loving it. Being at the top is scary because there's only one way to go, and that's down, which is a bit of a worry. But do you know, I just try and approach every week and make the most of my time here. And, yeah, and obviously I get to spend my days dancing with Kevin.
With Kevin
which is good.
I know. From Grimsby. He is an Adonis, I tell you. Even in pale blue. We have a stat alert here for you. We obviously have a rich history of girl group members on Strictly. So we've tallied up their scores for their first 2 dances, and here are the all-important numbers. Let me introduce you to the greatest girl group of all time, Miss Saturday's Eternal Spice Child Allowed. That's them there. OK, so Emma Bunton, she... 2 dances, she got 66 points. Dancing with Darren Bennett, of course. Alicia from Mystique, she got 67 points with Matt Cutler. Michelle of Destiny's Child's got 50 with Brendan. Kimberly of Girls Aloud got 54 with Pashpot. Frankie from the Saturdays, 60 with yours truly over there, Kev. And Louise up there with 63. That's not bad at all. So there you are, look. 3rd only to a champion.
Wow.
And a Spice Girl. That's a nice place to be.
I've got some pretty big boots to fill, though, haven't I, with those lot? Like, no, yeah, I mean...
We're not showing that to you to scare you.
Yeah, thanks,
by the
Zoe.
way. It's movie week this weekend, which always gets us excited. You've got a cha-cha-cha. What can you tell us? I know you're not allowed to give too much away right now.
What can
Tell
we
us,
say?
what do you know about the cha-cha-cha, Louise?
Keep my legs straight and move my hips. That were my notes of today. Legs straight.
All day I was going, right, 2,
Oh,
3,
yeah.
4 and 1. 2, 3, 4 and 1. Like just all day. And I went, right, so lock it in. Which count do you go forward on that step? She went, 5.
It was like I had sworn. So you must never say 5.
Never
ever.
say 5. And that whole knee thing. Also, how are you possibly going to follow the Star Wars dance from last year's movie week with, of course, Kelly One Kenobi, which was genius?
Yeah.
I mean, you've got to follow that.
The plan is, see what we did last week is Jamie Redknapp came into training and Louise was all frustrated and she said, well, you know, I can't do it because I've got to do this and I've got to do that. The posture's got to be here. I've got to get down on my knees. I've got to stretch across the floor. And Jamie goes, well, just do that then. So we're going to get him in, give us some advice again.
Mentality. And it'll all be fine.
Don't moan about it, just do it.
Just do it.
Okay.
A music and an outfit. It's so exciting. I'm so jealous. Good luck on Saturday, doing brilliantly. Louise and Kevin! Now, the judges have had their say, but what about our Karen? Yes, it's time for Choreography Corner. We are loving the remix of the intro to Karen Hardy.
Got a real rock going on. Loving it.
Oh, Karen, what a weekend. I have to say, for the 2nd week, their performances were just up there, weren't they, this weekend? We're going to start talking about Laura and Giovanni. She looked like Veronica Lake out on that dance floor. Waltz, joint highest scoring dance of the night, and Len praised her beautiful throwaway oversway, which I love, a beautiful throwaway oversway. If I knew what one was. What is it?
Well, we're going to lead into it, and as we lead into it, we have to look at her beautiful head position. Now, she's going to go into the throwaway head position here, and just even the change of the head.
That's the throwaway oversway there.
That's the throwaway oversway. But what's so beautiful, normally week 1, week 2, week 3, they've looked at videos or seen this head position, and they're overextending and it all feels uncomfortable. She just has all the bricks naturally sitting on top of each other. Beautiful. Warning, though. Let's get a bit spicy. I see they're doing a salsa next week.
Oh,
yes,
come on,
I
Whitmore.
want to see a bit of spice in this girl now,
Come on.
but gracious, beautiful.
Stunning. OK, next, Ed Balls and the Charleston. It was a huge hit with the audience. It was a huge hit across the nation. I have to say, they said, bring it, Balls, and he really did. How impressed were you?
I loved it. It's really clear. No one is putting Baby in the corner.
Baby
Clearly.
Balls. Yes.
Listen, you know what? He
Go on,
started
Eddie.
off here. What I love, if we watch closely, he's sort of wearing out, and then, oh my gosh, he gets this new lease of life. It's as though Katya is homing in on him, saying, do not slow down. You keep with that music. You go with it all the way. He did not stop from beginning to end. He's that man, you know, he's not going to sit on the side at a wedding. No matter what, he's going to be getting up. He's going to be having a go. And that's what I love about this show. The ones that you think are going to sit back and cruise, and then you get something like that. I loved it. I thought it was brilliant.
It's pure telly joy, isn't
Yes.
it? Like, we're all smiling, even Pat on camera one. OK, Anastasia and Brendan's salsa now. Now, we know she had this injury, so they had to change her routine last minute. So basically, she's got to learn it, then she's got to unlearn it just before going on. That's going to be tricky for a pro to do, isn't it? Yet alone a celebrity.
God, professionals, we normally have a routine for 5 years. So to have a routine for 5 minutes, two things, pressure, but the trust factor is what I love with these two. She rose to it, she took the pressure on. But watch this piece that I've got here. They're coming towards the end, and as Brendan is preparing there, they believe so much. He started before she's even gone down into the line to finish this number. The trust factor, the teamwork between these two is unstoppable, and it's going to carry them through. And we wish her well.
Yes, I know.
We do wish her well.
I know, that was it was a tough night for them. OK, moving on to Naga and Pasha. First of all, when she came out, people were like, who's that girl? Oh, my goodness, loving the Barnet, I have to say. Len did say, though, their cha-cha-cha was full of mistakes. Now, can you talk us through some of those?
Yeah,
did you spot any of them?
It's really tricky because it's difficult because it's like a scattering of little mini mistakes everywhere, but not enough that you can go, it was exactly that. We've got a couple of things here. Look, you see she's just slightly out of sync, just looks slightly behind. But you know what? You've got to overlook all of that when she comes out looking like that. Glitz personified. I just want to wrap her in cotton wool. I want to make her feel a bit special and put a beautiful big smile on her. She's just a bit nervous at the moment. If we can make her feel at home, if the Strictly family are going to go, come on, give us that big smile, she will be amazing. We've got to help her with the nerves.
Yes, because I guess it's that confidence thing, isn't it? It's hard enough to go out there anyway, and then wearing a dress like that, doing something she's never done before.
That is stunning. The look, the hair, everything. Even that, you have to have confidence to carry that on the floor. And I just thought she was magnificent. It's week 2.
Week 2.
We
I know,
can
it's
turn our
only
head
week
to a few
2,
things.
people. Now, Greg and Natalie's tango, his bottom was a major talking point of the evening. What can you tell? What did you think?
Well,
of
we
Greg's
can
bottom?
tell it's pert.
Yes.
Beautifully shaped, which we
Athlete.
like.
Yeah.
But as we go into this line here, can you see that curve at the back there? He does the contra check. He's dancing down the line. He's going to go into a promenade position here. And again, you see the bottom is slightly sticking back.
OK.
Now, what basically this means, in the first couple of weeks, you've got to get used to really going into each other's space. It's quite a bizarre feeling, actually. So much so, let's demonstrate this.
Karen Hardy.
Queen of Tango
You need
yourself.
me.
I need a
Lord.
partner
Right, OK,
today.
I'm here
Now,
to be... Right, yes.
Don't get too excited.
Oh, God.
Very, very simple.
OK.
First of all, in tango, we've got these knees that are really flexed. That's right. No pigeon toes. What's going on?
sorry.
Have you
I know.
lost
It's been a
your
long
training over the
time.
years?
It's been a long
Good Lord
time.
above. Now, look, we
Wait, are we furious?
slot the feet
Yeah.
just slightly back from each other. Now, that's the easy bit when we're learning. The difficult bit, we've got to get up close and comfortable. Now, my knee has got to go in between your two knees, and then I've got to grab a hold. I am gripping, you see.
Yeah.
Now, look, you can see my knee popping out the other side there.
Yeah.
Now,
This is like
you see-
Twister.
now, if we get the camera to... Right, now, if I move my knees back a bit, you'll see that I sort of feel a bit uncomfortable.
So your bum
But we
comes
get
out.
the knees in.
Tuck under.
Up close and comfortable, and...
That's it.
We get into that.
And that, ladies and gentlemen,
Fabulous.
is how you tuck your bottom
Exactly.
for the mistress. I love that. That was good fun. Thank you very much, Karen. We'll see you again to talk about all our other couples tomorrow. Karen Hardy. Oh, whew, that livened me up. Now, they may have danced their emotionally charged Viennese waltz like they were having relationship issues, but this is one partnership that is working in perfect harmony. It's Danny and Oti.
That was really like watching a waltzing heartthrob.
It's elegant, the way you held your top line. Very nice dance.
You are a fantastic dancer. You really are.
Welcome, Danny and Oti. Do you know what? I've had so many messages, people going, I'm in love with Danny, I'm in love with Danny. Say hi to Danny for me. That's it. Are you Pierce Brosnan? Are you a young Richard Gere? Are you a young Tom Cruise? That's what they're all talking about. Congratulations. An amazing performance of your Viennese waltz and quite a wait to go right at the end. I mean, how was the anxiety just before you performed?
Compared to the week before, I mean, we were terrified. I was terrified the first week, but this week it was a little bit easier during the day. Everyone was more relaxed. But then waiting for 15 dances, 14 dances, it got nerve-wracking.
I was not relaxed. I was shaking.
We had changed the routine every day, even up till the dress rehearsal.
Yeah. 2 minutes before we went on, and he kept asking me, am I doing this right? And I'm like, you asking me now? Like, we have 5 performances before.
But you need the reassurance, though, don't you? Very exciting for you, Oti, as well. Len in Modern Twist on a Viennese waltz. Approval shocker.
Yes!
Because you're taking a little bit of a risk there, because he likes it to be quite traditional, but you must have been so chuffed.
I was so nervous. I think I did not sleep the whole week, and we kept changing it because we thought, we have to dance more, we have to dance more, we have to dance more. So for him to say that, it was such a relief. It was really, really great for us.
Also, Danny, I have to say, I absolutely loved the pulling Oti's leg move. Look, we can see that again. I mean, was that quite hard to master? It looks quite scary.
I don't, maybe just got a lucky one there.
Yeah,
Oti's so good, though. I mean, if I let go of her, she probably would have held herself.
You did. Most of the time I was pushing myself out.
Amazing, yeah.
Oh, my goodness me. I love it. And the only critique, really, that you have from the judges at all was that there was a bit of skipping. Were you aware that you were skipping?
We put the skip in. It was all choreographed, wasn't it? They just didn't like it.
Fantastic. Obviously, you're leading out there on the floor, Danny, and you're doing it so well. But it does appear that in the training room, somebody else might be the boss.
Oh, here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Bend your knees. No, are we going up? Am I the boss? I am the boss.
Okay, you're the boss, you're the boss, you're the boss. She really, really means business. She's incredible.
Stay, otherwise I will pinch you.
Come on, the boss, what's next?
I'm not hurting him. He's being dramatic as usual.
That's really painful.
What did I do? Don't look so mad. Smile about it. Because you're on Strictly Come Dancing!
I love it. Don't mess with Oti. It's movie week this weekend. You have a Paso Doble. Olé. It's so exciting. How's it going?
Apparently, we've had an hour today, and that is...
We've just done 4 things.
4 things?
So, yeah, we're going to... Even straight after this, I'm straight back into training.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. On Monday night, taking it seriously. Also, we must say, Oti, it's only your second Strictly Come Dancing.
Yeah.
Last year with lovely Anthony.
Yeah.
But you were the second to a go-go. I know. Are you feeling safe with Danny?
You know what? I did have the best time with Anthony, I must say that. But I'm feeling a little safer with Danny. But you never know, because we could go home anytime.
1 week at a time.
1 week at a time. You just never know.
Week at a
you
time.
can't ever be too comfortable.
Tell me about the Danny Mac dance. I've heard is gripping the nation. Yeah, Danny's looking at me like, what are you talking about? Please don't talk about it.
The DMD.
When I concentrate, I seem to get very moody and I get a very miserable face. Yeah. And Oti doesn't like that because she knows me and she prefers me when I'm smiling, when I'm happy.
Yeah.
And just to try to relax me, she just does a silly dance that'll make me smile.
So once in a while when he gets something right, I go Danny, go Danny, go Danny, go Danny.
And then
and then I'm smiling and then the pressure eases off and then we can actually get some work done.
And then you're in your happy place.
Precisely.
Good luck being a matador on Saturday night. I think you'll be amazing at it. You're doing brilliantly. Danny and Oti! That's all we have time for tonight. A huge thank you to all of our guests. Join us tomorrow night at 6:30. We'll have a second course of Choreography Corner with Karen Hardy and an exclusive listen to Movie Week music. Plus, I'll be chatting to Ed and Katya and Naga and Pasha. Until then, have a lovely evening. Good night. Good Danny. Good Danny.